You know, when I think of logical thinkers, I think of Mr. Spock from Star Trek, of course, and then I think of Sherlock Holmes. These are two of the most logical thinkers in literature that I can think of, or in popular culture too. But perhaps even more observant than these two fictional characters were the Native American people. They were very, very, very observant of things around them. And I have a very small piece here that I want to share with you that will show you. It's a great story of how observant these people could be. So let me read this to you. I think it's awesome. Among the best observers in the world are the American Indians. They never let the tiniest object escape their notice. One day, a hunter went out to shoot deer, and the meat of the deer, venison, is dried in by the Indians and pressed into cakes which are called pemmican. But when the hunter came home, he found that some pemmican that he had stored away on the rafters of his hut had been stolen. And he searched the hut carefully and then went off to the woods. Meeting some woodcutters, he asked, "Have you seen a little old man with white hair, with a short rifle and a small bob-tailed dog?" "Why, no," they said. "Why do you ask?" And he replied, "Because he stole my pemmican," said the Indian. "Why didn't you stop him?" the other men asked. "Because I didn't see him," he replied. "Then how do you know he was a white man?" the men asked. "Because the prints on his toes turned outwards when he walked. You see, Indians turn inwards when they walk." "Well, how do you know he was old?" they asked. And he replied, "Because his steps were uneven." "What showed that he was little?" they then questioned. "Well, he made a pile of stones on the floor of my hut to reach the pemmican." "Well, how do you know his rifle was short?" they continued to interview him. "There's a mark of the butt on the ground, and the barrel scratched the bark of one of the logs, showing the length." "And how do you know the dog was bobtailed?" they inquired. "Because he sat on the floor of my hut, and his tail, as he wagged it, made a circle in the dust. Such an observant person deserved to catch the thief and get his pemmican back." That, indeed, is the great power of observation with the Native American people. I hope you enjoyed that. Short, but sweet. Love you all very much. See you again soon on the other side of that monitor. I love you. Don't you dare forget it. Don't you dare. Because it's true. I do.